Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Tim here with the Markland Advantage of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, PENFED Realty, and today I got a very special guest who just presented in a sales meeting that we just had, and we pulled her back here to our back offices to kind of go over a little bit about transitioning and moving from one home to another. She had a lot of great valuable tips, so we're going to cover just a few of them today, but I'd like to welcome Ms. Charna Kinneberg from Senior Transitions. Thank you so much for
thank you.
Popping back here.
Love packing up a house and getting ready to move.
Oh, it's not stressful at all, right?
No,
and there's no emotion whatsoever?
No, everything's great.
Oh my
God.
God.
Take everything.
So this organization with Senior Transitions does a really phenomenal job of kind of easing the burden of the stress that is involved. Yes, there is stress. Yes, there is a lot of emotion in your home.
Did you know that moving is the number 3 stressor in our lives?
I could see that.
Yeah.
What's number 1 and number 2, do you know?
I think it's death of a spouse.
That would make sense.
And I think divorce is up there.
Probably too.
Yeah.
And certainly with death and with divorce, all realities of life.
Sure. Hopefully not divorce, but
well, hopefully not. That's right. But when there is a tie to moving when there is a divorce or when there is a death in the family, and so in Senior Transitions, you address those situations. So tell us a little bit about what Senior Transitions is.
Senior Transitions, we are senior move managers, although we will manage moves for any age group.
Okay.
And our goal is to take some of the stress out of moving.
Okay.
We also will help people when they're emptying an estate, so we can handle that. It's very similar. We can help people pack, unpack, we do floor plans, we'll help sort. It's all the details that are surrounding a move. We're the equivalent of a wedding planner, but for movers.
Okay. So what would you say is maybe one of the biggest challenges or biggest headaches that people face that you really come in and help out with?
We walk in and people are overwhelmed because they've lived in a house for maybe 60 years, 50 years, and they don't even know where to begin to start. So the first thing we'll say to them is look forward, not backward. Think about the things that you are currently really using in your house. You have a 4-bedroom house, you're using a bedroom, you're using a bathroom,
right.
You're using the kitchen, and then just like the Big Bang Theory, you've got your spot.
Your spot.
You got your spot.
Yep.
And that's where you either watch television or you'll read, have an activity.
Sure.
It's where you're spending most of your time.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the first thing. Look to where you're currently using your things.
Okay.
And then from there, when you're looking in your new place, you can think about the things that you're actually going to need in your new home.
Gotcha.
And that's going to be based on what you're currently actually using.
Sure. So if somebody's contemplating moving this year, next year, 5 years from now, let's break it down. 3 things. What's your first tip for somebody that's going to be moving?
Start early. Most people that have been in their house for a long time have tons and tons of stuff that they're not actually using, and a lot of stuff that they could get rid of. So I would say start early and think about the things that you're using and segregate them from the things that you're not using. Okay. You don't need to get rid of a lot of things, but just go ahead and start sorting through things, because that generally takes a long time. Sort, but with the focus on what you want to keep.
Okay.
That's really important. So that's number 1.
Yeah, because we do accumulate like a lot of things over the years, and certainly there's emotional attachments to things, and sometimes people struggle with, letting those 4th grade report cards go, or toys that your kids have since grown up and moved on.
Guess what? The kids don't want them either.
That's right. Okay, so that was tip number 1. How about number 2?
Number 2 is when you find the place you're moving to, make sure you do a floor plan.
Okay.
And that's really important. Measure at the floor, get the graph paper out. If you don't know how to do that, then call somebody that does. Because it gets very expensive to move things that don't fit, because then you've paid to get them packed and moved.
Yes.
And then probably unpacked, and now you've got to get them packed up and taken away. So that floor plan, especially for the big pieces of furniture, is really important. It's probably one of the most important things that you're going to do.
Yeah, you were talking about the 2 man chairs in the meeting. So
don't let my husband see this.
Okay.
When we moved into our new home, he ordered 2 man chairs. You know, the big things. My feet go like this at the bottom because I don't reach the floor. But he ordered them, and I said to him, honey, they're not going to fit. And he said, yeah, they are. You have plenty of room.
Sure.
When we got all the furniture in, guess what? They didn't fit.
They didn't fit.
And he said to me, what am I gonna do? And I said, well, I can't tell you what to do, but if it were me, I would be calling the company and canceling one of the chairs.
I think my wife might be able to relate to you a little bit. Okay. So number 3, third tip, help you get ready, help to prepare you in that daunting process of moving.
I guess my third tip, if you're going to pack, then start with the non-breakables.
Okay.
This sounds kind of counterintuitive, but if you start with the non-breakables, if you haven't packed in a long time and you make a mistake, you may have a bunch of towels on the ground. Not a problem.
Okay.
If you get all that done and you still haven't packed, then or you still feel like packing, then I would say the second thing is to pack the low-value breakables.
Okay.
Because if a baking dish falls and it breaks, it's okay.
Sure.
$5 will fix it.
Yeah.
Save the high-value breakables for somebody that does it all the time.
Okay.
And that way, you're insured, and if something breaks that's really important to you, it's their responsibility to get it taken care of.
Fantastic. Where can people reach out to you if they have any questions, would like more information on what your company can do for them?
Well, since you've got my contact information, they can call you.
They
or
could?
They can call my office number at 410-515-1199. Or they can go and they can send us an email at mdseniortransitions@gmail.com. And we also have a website, seniortransitionsinc.com. So they can also do that.
A lot of great information that we just heard in our sales meeting. There's a lot more to this. If you want more information about getting ready to move, Charna is certainly a wealth of knowledge. We were very impressed with her presentation in our sales meeting.
One more thing?
One more, please.
We do free consultations. We'll do an initial free consultation, so it won't cost you anything, and you're not obligated, so give us a call.
That's fantastic. Charna, thank you so much
you.
for coming in, spending a few minutes in the back office here and shooting this video for us. Again, we'll put that contact information up on the screen. Of course, you can reach out to us if you have any questions as well with the contact information behind us. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, and until next time, live your life to the fullest, and we'll see you soon. Take care.